My name is Tim O'Connor. This is the Encore sampler. You'll want to have your sample bag labeled with the appropriate sampling site. There's a Ziploc bag. Take the sampler out. This is your T-handle. Put it in your T-handle. You hear it snap in. You want to check to make sure that it is tight in there. You want to take a sample from freshly exposed soil. After you take your sample, you want to look in through this first viewing hole here for the 5-gram sampler. This second hole is for the 25-gram sampler. We can see that the O-ring is not completely in the middle of this viewing hole, so we need to take additional sample. At this point, the O-ring is within the middle of the viewing hole, so that is correct. You want to take a spatula. You'll want the sample to be flush with the top of the sampler. You want to take a wipe. You want to clean off the outside of the body, because that is where the cap O-ring seals. There are flats right here on either side of the sampler body. This is the cap. These are the wings. There are grooves in the wings. The wings go over the flats. Push the cap on and then give it a 1/4 of a turn twist. Remove the sampler. There are grooves in the T-handle right here. Sampler plunger goes on there, and then you give it a 1/4 turn twist to lock the plunger to help the sealing of the sampler. Then you will have your appropriately labeled bag. Stick the sampler in the bag. If you want, you can fit 3 Encores into one bag, and then with a Ziploc enclosure, just close it up and throw it in your cooler on ice. When taking a sample with the Encore sampler, it is critical to have a freshly exposed soil surface, and you'll want to accomplish all of these steps as quickly as possible to reduce volatilization of the sample. This is the 5-gram Encore sampler. It arrives in this bag. And these are its parts. There's a cap, a body, a plunger, and an O-ring. The sampler will come assembled when you receive it. The plunger has 2 O-rings. It goes into the body. The smaller O-ring holds the plunger on. Inside the cap, there's an O-ring. The O-ring seals on the outside of the body. The cap goes on the body and is twisted 90 degrees to seal it.